Good morning. I'm in my car today because my daughter has a robotics competition and I'm killing time until the competition starts. It's really kind of cool. My daughter and her friends built a robot and they're competing in some kind of robot war. Elementary school is really kind of cool these days. Anyway, my video today is because I've seen a couple of people post lately, like I want to do this distance, or maybe I'll do this distance on a race. I'm not sure. And I just want to throw out, here's how I pick a race. Here's how I pick the distance I'm going to do on a race. I look at the options and I realistically ask myself, which distance do I think I can't do? Which distance scares me? Which distance is going to wake me up in the middle of the night and go, I'm not sure, I think I made a mistake signing up for this race. That's the distance I go for. I look at the one that's kind of moderately not doable, I think. That's the sweet spot. There's usually like three distances. You look at them and you go, the first distance, like, that's given. I can do that. I can 100%. That'll be a good time. I'll just do a lap and then I'll call it a day. That'll be fun. There's a distance that's just like, hell no, I can't. That's impossible. It's just not going to happen. That is beyond my ability. And then there's the one in the middle where 100% I maybe can do it. I think I could possibly, it scares me, but I think I can. That's the distance you want to pick. That's the challenge you want to pick. And because that fear is what's going to inspire you to get up in the morning and go do your run. That fear is going to keep you consistent because, holy crap, I have to train for this race because I'm not sure if I can finish it or not. That's the distance that's going to get you inspired to train for a race. That one's the one's going to get you out of bed. That one's going to get you to run a little harder and a little faster. And it's not even just a distance, by the way. Sometimes it's a speed. Like, I know I can run a marathon, but can I run a sub 4-hour marathon? Sometimes goals will also be that thing. So when you're looking at a race, look at the thing and go, which one scares me? Because in reality, the one that scares you is the one that's going to inspire you. It's the one that's going to light the fire in your belly. It's the one that's going to make you feel alive while you're prepared for it. It's the one that's going to keep you up the night before the race. That's the one you should pick. Now, Lafitte Running has a race coming up in October called No Man's Land Trail Run. You can find it on Ultra Sign Up. You can see it on the link on our page. Go sign up. It's going to be a great time. But what I would do is, here's my advice for everybody looking at it. Go have you a beer. Great decisions always start with a good beer or a glass of wine or a whiskey. Go grab one and then look at the distances and realistically ask yourself, which one scares me? There's an 8-mile course. There's a 25K, which is 16-ish miles. I'm not great at conversions from kilometers to miles. And then there's the 50K. There's true ultra marathon running territory. The race is in 8 months. You realistically can train up from almost any, like if you've run 5Ks and you're like, I'm not sure what I can do past that, you have 8 months to train up to any of those that you can realistically do all three distances. So ask yourself, which one lights a fire in your belly? Which one gets you excited to do it? And which one scares you a little bit? That's the race you want to pick. And that's the race you want to go after. So if you're not sure if you can run a 50K, you can run a 50K. If I can run a 50K, anybody can run a 50K. There is nothing special or magical about me as far as athletic ability. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. And if you're not sure, that's the distance you want to do. So pick the distance and go tear it up. If you have any questions, or if you want to know, like, I want to do the 50K, but I have no idea how to train for it, hit us up. We have a bunch of knowledge. We'll get you steered toward a training program of how to get after a race like that. So please look at it and inspire yourself, scare yourself. because the challenge is where you grow. One of my favorite expressions is, if you're afraid, that's great. Sometimes the fear won't go away and you'll have to do it afraid. That's a great one, and it really lights the fire inside of you and makes you feel alive sometimes. Go ahead and get after it. Anyway, I'm going to finish beating this dead horse and just tell you, check out the race. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's in October, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.